Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Franny B here, and today we are looking at a Wesker build, and it's definitely gonna be very controversial, but it is very effective. And as you can tell by the title, this is the Toxic Tunneler build. This build is designed to put on some pressure on the Obsession early on to secure some Remember Me tokens, which then snowballs into a devastating endgame. So, why the Obsession? The core build revolves around tunneling the Obsession. Now listen here, hear me out, okay? The goal here is to just be mean. It's just to be as toxic as possible, and that means by focusing on the Obsession, we quickly build up our Remember Me tokens, which will be absolutely vital for controlling the end game. And once they're out, we shift our focus on the remaining survivors, so essentially making it a 3v1 instead of a 4v1. So, here are the perks. First one we're going to have is Leverage. Whenever a survivor performs an unhook, they suffer a 50% healing speed reduction for 30 seconds. This is fantastic for keeping pressure on, especially when dealing with those unhooks for your Obsession. This perk works hand in hand for our tunneling goal. If someone unhooks Obsession, they are heavily penalized for healing them, which makes them easy target to re-down and keep injured throughout. So by the time we go back to the hook, they're still going to be hurt. Next, we have Remember Me. This is probably the main perk of this build. This is our bread and butter. Every time the Obsession loses a half state, we gain a token, up to 5. Each token dramatically increases the opening time for both exit gates by 30% for each token. This means even if survivors manage to power the gates, they'll be stuck out there forever, which gives us time to clean up and be able to catch them. So for this, our main goal is to hit the Obsession as much as possible, of course. That's the whole point of this tunnel build, to get our max tokens. You may only get 4, you may only get 3. It's all depending on how the game goes against you. Then we have No Way Out. This perk gains a token every time you hook a unique survivor for the first time. Once the exit gates are powered, No Way Out activates when a survivor interacts with an exit gate switch. You will get a loud notification, and both gates are blocked for 12 seconds plus an additional 12 seconds for each token in your possession. So that means if we get 4, we can have a total of a lovely 60 seconds. That was off the top of the head. So the reason why we do this, we're going to be focusing on the Obsession early on. So that means there might be a lot of gens popping. So we'll naturally get the hooks on them as we go on throughout the game, which means we could get the tokens eventually. But like I said, if we're going off the Obsession, gens might go quickly. And if they go quickly, we need that extra time when it comes to the end game with the No Way Out perk. And we have this little garnish to the build, which is Blood Warden. This is basically end game finisher. This perk, as soon as the exit gates is open, revealing the auras of all survivors in the exit area, it only activates once per match. When a survivor is hooked, while Blood Warden is activated, it blocks both exit gates for all survivors for a 60-second period. So essentially, if they are able to get past the Remember Me and the No Way Out stage, we manage to get a hook during that time period, they will have to survive an extra 60 seconds, which is absolutely amazing. It keeps them trapped, and we're able to know where they are located. And now for the add-ons, first we have the Iridescent Ouroboros Vial. This is a amazing add-on. I think it's absolutely busted. It essentially causes all survivors to be infected with the Ouroboros, and any survivors who are fully infected by the Ouroboros become exposed. This add-on is fantastic because it allows early pressure, which means that the survivors have to find those first med sprays to actually heal themselves, so we get to know where they are. And if they don't, they become exposed. And throughout the game, if we are using our power, they might run out of first aid sprays, and means they're going to be exposed for quite a lot of time. And then second, we have the Unicorn Medallion. This increases duration of your first bound by 20% and reduces the duration of the second bound by 20%. This helps on because it allows us to help with our bounds to catch survivors off guard, especially when we're pursuing the obsession. Again, obsession, obsession, obsession. It makes your first grab more forgiving and letting you know that the second one won't be as unforgiving if you miss. And of course, we have the coconut screen pie. Easy as that. So, as I've said with the build, let's get on with the game, shall we? First game. Wesker. Toxic. Lampkin Lane. Let's get them. So the main goal here is to just go for the obsession to get the Remember Me tokens gone. So as soon as we get them hooked, then we're going to actually look for other survivors. There's one. We found one already. I don't think it is our... It isn't. Oh wait, here it is. This is our obsession. Okay, and they have life, of course. Why would they not have life? Like literally every single survivor during this event is using the same perks as they would. Always. Got you. So that's one for Remember Me. They're gonna probably drop this. Yes, they will. We got the down. Nice. So that's two. So we have two for that. And let's get them on the hook as quick as possible because from my experience from this event, survivors just whack out gens quicker than you can say Twisted Masquerade. And if you've got a speech impediment, that might be a bit hard. Let's have a look. I know someone did heal near this house. No one's up here. Are they going for the save? They are not going for the save. This event has really shown the bad side of this community quite a lot in terms of survivors and killers. There's been a lot of bad. Oh, hello. Okay. As you can see, they've done a gen. And not really gone for the save. And that person is just going to stay on hook until God knows when. And then here comes the second hook for our No Way Out. And they are going for the save now, which we did see. So we can quickly get over there before they can get the unhook, hopefully. They are. So we know at least one person is working on the gen at least. So we won't see gens being popped left, right, and center. And they've gone this way. Again, we're going to go chase the obsession because that is the reason for this build. They most likely have Dead Hard. We'll soon see if they do. I mean, DS. They do have DS. That's not a surprise. We were really expecting the DS because every survivor is winning the same perks. Which is rather unfortunate at the moment. It's the same perks, it's the same builds, which is kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of what's going on with this community at the moment with this event. Says the guy that is currently running a toxic tunnel build. I know. It's a bit hypocritical of me, but I'm just saying how it is. I'm just saying the inside part out loud, okay? Okay, we got to hit that. Nice, we should get this. You ain't getting out of this. Nice. And none of them have flashlights. Everyone's running either everyone's running first aid kits or toolboxes. Nobody is really running flashlights anymore, from what I gather. from the experience I have from playing this. So that's fine, they can get that. Our main goal is to just get the obsession out as quick as possible. So we can get the full stacks of Remember Me. And so it's impossible for them to get out, pretty much. We can see this. You're going pretty far. Oh my days. Look how far she's going. She's on a walk. She's on a run. If I had to guess, she's going to go this way around. She isn't going to go up, yeah. And she has touched a gen. So she is now exposed. She's very hindered. There's no... to be fair, even if she has life, I don't even think that's because she's going to get that far. There's someone that was in here. Let me go through here. Nia should be caught here. Yeah. There's no escape, Nia. Just use that just to use it. Okay. That was a poor performance indeed. Let's just do a remote hook, get her out of the game. Alright, that's the obsession dead. So we don't have to focus on the obsession now. The reason why we have leverage is to to not get the heals. We don't want them to heal at all in this game. And the only way we can do that is with leverage. We can hit this. And I've noticed a lot of killers have been really trying hard to get 4Ks. Despite the fact that 3K is a win. I do think killers do forget that 3K is actually a win. So if you get 3K, you've won. Why are you trying so hard? He's gonna do that again, I assume. Oh no, it's not. Alright, so we get the hook here. Who is the person we're waiting for here? Who is the person? Oh, it's someone up here. We're probably gonna get this. No, they didn't commit. Alright, now they're gonna be over here. They can't do the heal super quick because of leverage. Let's have a look. Didn't go up. By the looks of it, neither of them did. They did use that. I can see you, Witcher. We quickly block him off here. It will probably get the 2 gens done, I would imagine. E? No E. Ooh, I was expecting an E. Alright, so we know someone's in there. So we can, there you go, to our left. It looks like it's the Nia, who we have hooked before. There she is. Got it down. The only person we haven't seen yet is the Felix. Wherever he might be. Eventually we'll see him. But this game's going really well for us. Again, like, it's perfectly fine. Now he is exposed. And we have no way out. And Remember Me. And Blood Warden. Blood Warden's just there for extra security. And if he goes for the door, we'll know. And we could just wait here in the middle. And that's GG's, by the way. Either he goes for the save or he doesn't. I don't think he will go for the save. So I don't think this person's actually been involved in any of the saves or any of that, for that matter. He's literally just been involved in doing gens. And we can see both doors anyway. So it's totally up to him what he wants to do here. Oh, he has touched the door. I am so sorry, Felix, but this is how it's gonna have to go. Have you got Sprint Burst on? Hello. Hit you with this. Are you gonna actually go for the save, or is it GG for you, Felix? Oh no, you're not gonna go for the save, are you? Why would you go for the save? You haven't done anything this game. Thank you for dropping that so I can do that. Oh, we got caught on the bin, bro. You got caught on the bin. Oh no. And that's GG. 4K for the first game. Let's go. Nice. Tunnel build. Seems to be working a treat so far. GG's. There's no escaping me. There's no light at the end of this tunnel. Let's go. Alright, so we're after Sasquatch, or Lara, in this case. Survivors came in with 3 flashlights and 1 toolbox. So probably won't see any that much gem rusher, but we're gonna see how we get on. And we've already got our obsession. Hello, Dwight. Yes, I see your flashlight. It's very cool. Yes, it's very cool. Yes, are you gonna actually Gideon hook immediately? No, you're not. You're just gonna run away. Okay, that's fine by me. So, some survivors just confuse me. I see you over there. Let me just get my invitation first. Alright, now I'm gonna come for you. Oh, we got the unhook. That means we chase Lara. Come here, Lara. The chase is on. So there's the first hit. Come on, Lara. You know what's coming. Come on. Yeah, we will see a lot of this. And that's fine. We'll back up this way. As long as we've got 2 people, this is perfectly fine. I would have dropped the probably pallet then. You gonna drop it? You're not gonna drop it. That's insane to me. I feel like we could probably get the hit here. It's gonna drop it now. It's not gonna drop it now. We got the bloodlust. Where did we go? Where on earth did we go with that? It looks like this whole team doesn't want the tunnel to happen. But unfortunately, it's going to happen. And I believe the Lara understands what's happening and understands that there's literally no escape from this. And because we have the anniversary invitation, again, he is going for this. Should be able to get him. He was trying to fake out a lunge from me. He's teabagging me, which is fine. We're gonna go over, come round. We should be able to get this Dwight easy. And there's the Dwight gone. Pretty simple situation here, and now we're just gonna put Dwight on hook. They did do a gen. I do see 2 of them. And here comes the Dwight, which is fine. And we're going to come over here. Because they probably are going to go for the save. I wouldn't be surprised. As much as they probably are annoyed at me. Which, in all honesty, I would be annoyed at me. Using this kind of playstyle. But it looks like Sasquatch actually might be gone. Is that Sasquatch gone? That is Sasquatch gone. Okay, so our obsession is gone. Now we can just focus on taking out all the survivors elsewhere. They use their quiet mode to get away. Which is great, because it's just a free iron will. And calm spirit. Like, you just don't know where anyone is when they use it. I do think the... Okay, they're over there, they went that way. Let's hit this. And they're going to be this way. Where? Oh, here. Whereabouts though? Here. They go up. Not really the smartest group, I will say. Oh, I can't use it. That's probably the best bound block you could probably... Hello, Dwight again. Yeah. We'll come over here. Got him. I actually don't know how we got him. They could have actually got the save then. Alright, so Dwight, I guess you want to be tunneled out this game now. That's fine. So we got that one. And now we're going to come over here. Again, I do feel bad for using this type of build. But it's one thing which the community needs to understand, that tunneling does exist. Tunneling will exist and will always will exist. And if I'm being perfectly honest, there are ways to work around tunneling. It's to just do gens. If this team literally just did gens, if I was chasing one person, which in the case of this game was the Lara, they could have probably did most of the gens. See, they've done 2 gens right now. In my opinion, they could have done more than that. Do that. Come back. Let this guy die on hook. I ain't gonna chase. No point chasing him. And he's dead. And now we go after this Dwight. And now it's just a 2v1 situation with a Dwight, which will be easy to get. And then we can easily just put you on hook. And at this point now, it's pretty much game over. I don't think we're going to get either an unhook or any gens done. If any gens do get done, I would be very impressed. Because usually in this situation, the survivor... Oh, there's the unhook. The unhook is there, which is good. I will actually go for the other survivor at this point, just so I can get the full No Way Out tokens, just in case, you know, just that little bit of insurance. Okay, where are we going? We're going comp corner. We did go comp corner. And I know for a fact that Dwight does not have has a flashlight. So we're good in that matter. Alright. That's all our stacks for No Way Out. Oh, and there's Dwight. And that's GG. And to be extra toxic, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these anniversary tokens, why not? You know what I mean? There. We might as well be extra toxic this game. Do I feel bad about this? I'm gonna say no. The reason why I'm not feeling so bad about being this toxic is because I've had too many games recently where I've been teabagged at gate, I've been gen rushed, I've been bully squad. It's just releasing all of my anger in these games with this this build, especially with Wesker, one of the probably better killers in the game. You could potentially use this build on most killers, I would say. Most traversal killers this would be perfect for. Most teleport killers, again, would probably be perfect for. And let me know what you guys think of tunneling. Do you like it? Do you think it should be fixed in the next update? But that is GG. Another 4K. So, that was the build. And it's probably not a build for a friendly killer. This is for the games where you feel annoyed at the survivors when they're doing too much gen rushing, bullying. It's just to release that anger on those survivors. Again, it is going to be controversial. Like I've said in the games, that I believe tunneling is a strategy people can use, and it is in the game, and it's pretty ignorant to ignore this strategy. So if you're looking for a highly effective Wesker build, or any, to be fair, any traveler killer or teleport killer, this build is perfect. It adds in-game pressure, and it adds end-game pressure, and it also helps you just sort out the weak links of the groups. So let me know what you think of this build, and if there are any builds that you would like to see from me in the future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and comment if you so desire. My name is It's Franny B, and I'll see you next time.